the fuel line exploded, and we got a Danger Ranger DNF. We managed to complete 37 laps. It's a hell of a lot better than we did last time. We dodged wreck after wreck after wreck. Every time you turned around, people were crashing into each other. We were climbing the leaderboard, slowly but surely moving up, and then this happened. But before the fuel line exploded, we almost didn't even make it to the starting line at all. Here's how our race day turned into a DNF. So you hear those fan noises as I'm backing out of the driveway there? Well, that should be a little bit of foreshadowing for you, or at least the beginning part of the race.
Round 2. He's gonna jump.
Alright, so we're out here right now, and we're getting ready to do the test session. We finished putting this thing together last night, got it started, finished up all the other stuff this morning. Now we get here, and the fan tabs basically break off the fan shroud, so we're going to zip tie the fan to the fan shroud and hopefully make it work. Otherwise, we're going to go buy a 16-inch fan, I guess. We're getting ready to go out and try and qualify. But we had some issues with the truck. It was the water pump, a couple of the bolts backed out, flew into the fan, broke the fan came off, sheared a fuel line, and it's been nothing but fun. We did get it running last night, and we're gonna run it. We're just getting fuel line right now, and then we gotta burp the cooling system. However, I think I'm gonna miss qualifying, so I'm probably gonna start at the back of the pack. So we'll see how it goes, I guess, but at least this time we're racing. So as you saw in that last little bit of commentary, I really didn't think I was going to make it to qualifying. Then our friends from QC Fleet Solutions popped out of nowhere and basically helped us get to qualifying. I don't know if we would have done it without them. So I'm definitely going to find those guys before the race next time and buy them a steak or something. Again, these are the type of people you meet out at motorsport events. It's just everybody's fun and having a good time up until the green flag drops.
Stop at our pit.
Okay, where are you at?
We're down, so right when you look at right, you'll see a big tent that says QC Fleet Solutions on it.
Got you.
All right, buddy.
Go win, Jason. Go win first place. All right.
Good luck.
Go get him, Jason.
It works again. Now, I hope. QC Fleet Solutions has helped us again.
Did you hot lap today?
No, I didn't practice. Shit. All right.
All around.
Once we got it out on track, it felt good, but the setup wasn't quite right. If you watch the qualifying laps, you can see that I got it sideways a couple of times and had a real problem getting some heat in the tires. Then again, it was my first couple of laps on this track since October, and I got 3 laps, ice cold tires, roll out and go.
As soon as I say that number gets into the 18-second bracket.
once we got the truck back into the pits after qualifying, we got the tire pressures all dialed in, and we were ready to go.
Good, right?
Yeah.
P11.
What?
P11.
That's not bad. I couldn't get the tires hot.
Oh, we'll get that figured out.
Yeah.
Let's just go out and get these things on track and let's race these things. What possibly could go wrong?
We got out on track, and really the race wasn't even about speed. It was about survival. It took us 20 minutes to get the first lap through. We had so many accidents. They started yelling at us over the receiver that they were going to put us in single file like a bunch of kindergartners if we couldn't pull our act together. The field was thinning out, and all I was trying to do was stay in there, make sure I didn't get tangled up in one of these accidents.
Billy Whitehead, separate incident here on the front stretch. He had that thing pointed towards the grandstand. As we're going to check the heat wave visual, this is Whitehead losing it here on the front stretch, and look at that thing pointed right towards the starting, towards the flag stand. Makes a little bit of contact. Some trouble up in the front of the field. A couple of trucks had issues getting going. They're 4 wide down into turn number 1 for the first time. Smith unable to make up as much progress as he did the first time by Braden Cooper. Oh, and Smith contact. Cooper is around. So is Smith. Tyler Hewitt is involved, and the right rear has come off the 71 of Braden Cooper, and not the start that Smith was looking for this time, as he was right in the middle of it. And there's Cletus running out onto the track to check on the 71, and he's checking. Oh, he's got the tire. Tire is all good. Grass might not still be good. And now he's going to say to hell with it.
Then we settled into a rhythm, and we started actually getting some green laps under our belt. I got into a little bit of a battle with this white truck who was just all over the place. He was basically using every single line on the track. I don't know if he was trying to block me, if his tires were junk, or what the deal was, but he would push in real early and then he'd nose out towards the end. So it basically blocked a lot of the line, and he was quite a bit slower than I was. So I had to set him up for a couple of laps, and then I finally got up alongside and nosed in, so that way on exit he really couldn't fight me on the line. I had it. He started to come inward a little bit, and I just let my car track right out into the side of his, let him know I was there. Now these guys here in these black trucks, I definitely think I could have taken them and gotten ahead of them all. Definitely outdoing it in the corners, but we were pretty dead even down the straight. So the problem really was getting set up for the corners, and a lot of these guys were nailing their lines, and it was just about exploiting when they weren't consistent. You see that number 27 truck, that's Trevor Faunock. He's a kid that I met out there with him and his dad, and they're pretty dedicated to racing these things, and the kid's done a massive improvement since the last race we were out. Then we started settling into a little bit of a rhythm and started getting some real race laps down. Now the tires started getting hot because they're basically a street tire, and you can see that with the shuttering and stuff on exit, and also a little bit of the tire smoke behind the back window as it puffs around. Also, the leaders were basically lapping everybody like we were standing still. I don't think they're necessarily doing anything to cheat. I just think that they have everything just dialed in just perfectly after years of racing these trucks. So they've kind of got them figured out. I'm chasing that at the moment. As you can see, I was holding the line with them into some of the corners, but just down the straightaways I was getting walked. I'm assuming that's because the gearing on our truck just needs to be changed. And that's something we're definitely going to address. So as you can see me looking around, I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here with the truck. And this was about lap 36, and by lap 37 I just decided we were done with it. I didn't want to end the night badly. I'd rather try and figure out what's wrong with it and get back there and race again in October than have to go through swapping another engine into the thing, which it felt like it was running out of fuel, so I was very afraid of running it lean and blowing it up somewhere. So I just pulled off for the night. Now that ended our night, but it doesn't end our chase for first place. I definitely think we've got a shot, at least top 3, and I think I can hit first if I get the truck really dialed in. My best lap for the night was a 19.7, I think 40 or something like that. I'll put it up on the screen, you can check it out. I was doing really well. I had moved up to 7th place, and then the truck just fell apart. It is a race for fun, and I'm not taking it too seriously, although I am, but I do want to win it, just because, honestly, I kind of want one of those Eagle trophies. If you guys like what you saw today and want to see more of this stuff, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and we are growing right now. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad you came. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and we'll see you next time on Off Camera.